When you watch an osprey soaring across the sky, it doesn't seem to be in a hurry. It circles patiently, its wings steady, eyes locked on the water below. At first glance, it looks calm, almost effortless. But beneath that calm lies intense focus, precision, and timing. The osprey knows that one wrong move, one rushed decision, could cost it a meal. So it waits, hovers, and trusts the moment before it dives. In many ways, that's how life works too. We're often tempted to rush, chasing goals, comparing ourselves, trying to achieve more in less time. But like the osprey, the most powerful thing we can do is pause with purpose. The bird doesn't waste its energy flapping aimlessly. It conserves its strength, studies its surroundings, and strikes only when the moment feels right. How often do we do the same? How often do we truly pause before reacting, reflect before deciding, or breathe before diving into the next thing? An osprey spends hours flying over vast waters, scanning for the perfect catch. Sometimes it dives and misses. The fish slips away. But does it quit? No. It rises again, water dripping off its feathers, eyes still sharp, ready for the next attempt. It's a quiet reminder that failure isn't the end. It's simply a rehearsal for success. Each failed dive teaches the osprey a lesson about timing, wind, and patience. Lessons it carries into the next flight. Imagine if we treated our setbacks that way. Not as reasons to stop, but as lessons that shape how we try again. One thing that makes the osprey extraordinary is its clarity of purpose. It knows what it's after. It doesn't chase every ripple in the water, only the one that matters. And maybe that's where we get lost. We try to catch everything, every opportunity, every distraction, every approval. And in doing so, we lose sight of what truly feeds us. The osprey reminds us that success isn't about having everything. It's about knowing what's worth your energy and giving your all to it. There's another lesson hidden in the osprey's world: balance. Though it's a fierce hunter, it's also a gentle parent. Year after year, it returns to the same nest, repairing it, expanding it, nurturing its young. It builds a life that's both wild and rooted, free to roam, yet faithful to what matters. That balance between ambition and presence, flight and foundation, is something we often overlook. We chase growth so fast that we forget to build the nest. The moments of stillness, relationships, and gratitude that make life meaningful. Sometimes we think progress only happens when we're in motion. But even the osprey spends long moments simply gliding, wings outstretched, carried by the wind. In those quiet stretches, it regains strength for the next dive. In our own lives, we need that too. Moments of stillness to reconnect with who we are and why we began. Because without rest, even the strongest wings can falter. Without reflection, even success can feel hollow. If you think about it, the osprey's way of life is a mirror of mindfulness, a dance between action and awareness. It doesn't rush, but it doesn't hesitate either. It doesn't compare its flight to another bird's. It simply follows its rhythm, the one it's built for. Maybe that's what we all need, to rediscover our rhythm, to stop measuring our flight by someone else's sky, and to focus on what truly fulfills us. So the next time you feel lost, overwhelmed, or uncertain about your direction, think of the osprey. Remember that focus doesn't mean doing more. It means doing what matters. Remember that patience isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And remember that every dive, successful or not, brings you closer to mastery. Time, like the open sky, is vast but fleeting. What we choose to do with it, how we spend each moment, each breath, is what defines the quality of our flight. The osprey doesn't waste a wing beat, and neither should we. So today, take a deep breath. Look at your life from above as the osprey does. Ask yourself, what am I really aiming for? What's worth diving into? And what's just noise on the surface? Because the truth is, the best lives aren't built from constant motion. They're built from clarity, patience, and the courage to wait for the right moment before spreading your wings. Be the osprey, fly with purpose, live with patience, and trust your timing. If you love wildlife, nature documentaries, or breathtaking cinematography, this video will keep you glued till the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more amazing wildlife stories every week.